All right. All right, Tony's probably gonna be in the chat. No, he'd be at work watching the chat, wishing he was here. That is all right. Seconds. Hmm. See around. All right, let's do this. We all set? What the fuck is that? Somebody got a critical card on the Grandma's critical card. Good. No. Oh, that's why. Like, call. Okay. When your characters had first entered these cold chambers, and you had noticed the wrapped up, blackened skinned mummy floating in the middle of the room. The second thing you noticed was a second figure, but on the other side of the chamber. Within the chamber, a distant memory of an age long gone resurfaces with your presence here. The architecture outlasting 10,000 years, thanks to the great magic of the days of Thassalon, display what may have once been a crypt that contains but few humanoid-shaped bodies. The first was the one that was floating silently and horizontally, a body bound tightly in linens, preserved barely by the magic that enchanted it so long ago. Has flesh beneath the wrapping, so dark and mummified it's as black as obsidian in appearance. Empty eye sockets had showed the void of death. The arms were crossed across the chest as chains bound around it, and underneath its arms a large adamantine scroll tube with strange mechanisms built into it. And the other body, wistfully decayed and slowly, seemingly disintegrating ever so slightly, was Mariah, wearing only the tattered remains of clothing barely concealing her. She lies sitting and propped up against an empty stone coffin in an alcove of the room. No longer a vibrant, loving, and energetic elven woman of seemingly perfect grace and discipline, her eyes were the only part of her mummifying, pale gray, cracked body that's showing signs of life. A life that was fading, the color almost completely gone. Her head lolls ever so slightly as if clinging desperately instead of letting go. And it was that moment where you had rushed over to do something, see if there was something that could be done. And at just as Icarus was examining her, at just even the slightest touch, a piece of her form had turned to ash. And it was determined that she was succumbing to the very last remnants of the mummy rot that was affecting her. A supernatural disease so powerful that it was bound by a curse that one would need to be powerful enough to break through. And even if one were to remove the curse, healing the rot itself was also not an easy task, for the disease also was very resistant to healing magic. Before anything was able to be done, that darkened mummy that was floating had suddenly, void-filled empty eye sockets had bursted into green flame, and it began muttering insanely in Thessalonian, speaking various confusing lines. And that was when, in that same moment, bursting out of thin air, the massive swarms of various biting insects had conjured, and a savage battle had begun immediately. It was during that battle that what's left of my Raya's consciousness seemed intently focused. It was clear that many times during the battle, your characters would glance over to make sure she was all right, to make sure the chaos of battle didn't affect her even further, didn't harm her. When the fight was all over, the characters immediately moved their attention over to her. And I believe Waylon had gone over there. Um, you were saying that he was doing something last week before we had stopped.
Haldem also ran over with Waylon.
Um, Vickers was already there, like examining her further and looking concerned. Um, she was very afraid to touch her. She, in fact, is completely hesitant. Doesn't even make the attempt after um what happened the first time when she was examining her. And it's
So,
like, without any words, she looks over to the rest of you as if like she looks over to the rest of you and she's like, I can. She's like, I can use the my Phoenix bloodline to try and cure this disease with my power, but the curse has to be removed first, and there's no time. It is a range of touch. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
mm, and see Mariah fading, and he's like, "Fuck, we don't have any magics that could change the course of this shit."
Waylon's on his knees, um, next to Myriah's body, and his hands are on his legs as he scans, and you could see his mind working, his tears coming down his face, but even though the tears are rolling down the side of his blue face, his eyes are like flickering over her form, trying to find some sort of solution in his head. But as he tries to go through as many scenarios in his head as he can, he's so focused, he's just silent.
And then her voice cracking slightly and barely above a whisper. She tries to grasp out as best she can what she wanted to say, and you can tell it was a mental struggle, a spiritual one even, as if death was supposed to have claimed her long ago. She stubbornly holds on. The calling of Pharasma ignored, when Mariah was not ready to let go just yet. Her dying eyes did its best to show the greatest of emotion, barely able to water at the sight of what is now making her painfully try to crease a smile. The sight of all of you before her together. You don't see regret, you don't see sadness. You actually see a blissful happiness at just the sight of you all. He lets out the words, "My children, you've grown so much." As she feebly looks between all of you. And for half of you, it wasn't even too long ago that you had last saw her. Her words having a much deeper meaning. It was at that point that Ren, he goes, "Save your strength, Aunt. I'm going to see if this works. It should." And I believe he can cast. I know he mentioned casting telepathic bond. Is there a way he
Yeah,
can
he did.
cast it quickly? How long does it take to cast it? Oh, it's one standard
Yeah, he
action.
had like
It's a
a
standard action. Never mind. It's standard. He's good. So he casts telepathic bond, and the magic does take hold of on her. He doesn't need to place a hand on her. Fortunately, it's close range spell, and the magic grasps what's left of her mind and connects it to everyone else, so that she could save her strength from trying to talk.
Once the connection is made, Waylon speaks into the telepathic network, and he says, "Mother, I have tried. I have searched through so many calculations, so many, so many possibilities, solutions, but none of them can produce an effect that is permanent. I have no way to get past these supernatural effects, as you already know. The best I can do is to ease your suffering, to transfer the strength that you have left in your spirit to another body that isn't painfully rotting away. But unfortunately, the curse will still follow your spirit into whatever body you go into. It is not a type of magic so easily broken by simply changing forms. I am sorry I have failed you."
You must stop this, Wayland. Do not blame yourself for not having the power against it. This is of my own folly that I carry this curse, a curse as ancient as Fastalon. But I'm not saddened, my loves. You're all here. Um, Mills, yeah, you are all here. And flying down into the chamber, uh, Quinnemere lands. He rushes over, slowing down to stand by Wayland's side as he looks forlorn at his dying mother.
Mm, mm,
It's too,
mm.
it's too late. She
Couldn't.
can't be healed because she's essentially
Oh,
already gone. But how?
Quentin teleported in. I guess I missed that.
No, he can't. He flew down into the chamber, so he had teleported nearby.
Oh, okay.
Um, Obviously, your characters are aware that he was able to, divine that something had occurred that required his presence.
Oh. Uh. Yeah.
He
I'll
is the
allow
best
it. Yeah, it
mage,
makes sense. He is a
Uh,
goddamn diviner.
yeah. So he's like, she can't be healed because she's essentially already gone. But how? He was curious until all of you realized that it was her love and will that was keeping these remaining fragments of her soul intact long enough
Mm.
to say what she needed to say.
So
He
Caldum,
looked to
did-
oh, okay, go ahead.
yeah, Caldum, as she was struggling to get those mental words out, and after Quindamir showed up, Caldum says to her that, "Mother, you brought us together for a reason, and you saw what we did. Just know that none that stand before us can beat us."
He She puts up another smile, a very small one, as much as she could muster. And he goes, I I came here to secure Thessalonian knowledge, to learn what was forgotten, combat the enemy's weakness. An enemy ancient and filled with sins. I had to follow what was being uncovered in Varissia, what it was Mokmurian was doing and why. What did the Sahedron mean in this day and age? Whatever it was, it had to be stopped. How can Varissia thrive when they're haunted and in danger of an age that should remain a distant memory, a ghost of what once was? Our lands do not need to suffer under the sins of the past any longer, the sins we all carry, but there are those of us who strive to overcome, even myself, for perfection isn't the goal, it's the journey. Too prideful I've been, and it has led me to this. He he then looks to Icarus, and Icarus begins to recall the memories of being rescued by a band of abolitionists of Nidal. And through it all, she was protected and led by Myriad, who cared for her as if Icarus were her own child, despite the fact that Icarus was already a grown woman, but in hiding in Nidal from those who would be too interested in her lineage.
Yeah.
She had helped show Icarus the good of the world outside, helped her settle in Sandpoint, helped spur her to grasp that inner confidence that she was forced to lock away. She showed Icarus what true freedom looked like. Still, while she clung to the disciplines and structure of Nidal, Icarus was no longer shackled to their ideals. She says to Icarus, Icarus, you've taken my advice. I could see you flourishing in your own power, in your own spirit. The flames you carry are not of death, nor life. It is how you have been. It is how you have chosen to make it. How you are now free to make those choices. You have been freed physically, but what I am proud of is you have freed yourself. She looks at Nasir and Rakim. Dear Rakim, what is left of my heart is thrilled to see you here, together as a family. Maybe my brightening as an elf has come true, but with that comes peace of mind. Strive to better yourself, but do not forget to be responsible to the very world and people who have helped you grow. You have come a very long way, and for that I am proud. I wish I could be here to see all that you have learned and to guide you more on your path. Nasir and Rakim, their memories of her finding you amongst the war-torn battlefield surface. At first, you're murderous, belligerent, but over time and much patience, she taught you over and over again. She gained your trust ever so slowly, bonding with you over time as she showed you ways of life beyond the toil and meaningless bloodshed the hobgoblin people of Isker forced upon you. She taught you how to truly live. She taught you how to first become an individual, and then to choose how to live that life, not under the snap of a whip, but the soft guidance of a hand in service. From teaching you to read and write, to learning the elven language, and the seer's fascination with the creatures and beasts of the world that she nurtured, from Rakim's emotional wall she had broken down, bonding with him over the knowledge the books contained, what history contained, what other cultures carried in both sin and virtue. From fishing trips to extreme physical training to expanding your experiences to various cuisines and arts and so much more, even while she hid you away out of fear of reprisal from the elves in the land. Still, she believed in her brightening, that love and unity between the various races can be overcome, that it is possible. Her next step was to prove that, and so she sent you to experience the world and to make your mark in it, not as hobgoblins, not as elves, not as anyone except as Nasir and as Rakim. She was always showing, always letting you two be the ones to decide. You didn't realize it then, but you have known now. She was not only teaching you, but giving you full autonomy of your life. No longer under the yoke of tyranny and demands. You became what you have come to realize how a mother should be. Slowly even forgetting your own, who had tossed you into the military the first chance she got. To the studies of Irori and what he offers. She had led you to your freedom with love. Haldum.
God damn.
Haldum, I know you carry a great weight upon you. I know you have carried it too long. Never forget you have others you can depend on. I can see how strong you have become physically, and I trust you can temper your convictions rather than be consumed by them. And it is never too late to do so. You wonder maybe why I have had to task you to journey with everyone here. I trust you understand now why I needed you to make that decision, and I am happy that you did. Oh, while I cannot heal the wounds the death of your father left behind, I had always hoped to soothe them, and I did my best, Caldum. Let the others here soothe those same wounds when they begin to hurt. Caldum, long have you been alive. Many times you didn't give it much thought. The memories of your mother and father together a century ago flood to your mind. Your mother was both the same yet also somehow different. Different elven woman than she is now. For a while you believed she had become worse in some of her aspects, but you do begin to understand on some level. For you too have carried the very same antics as her. You have heard quite many times how more similar to Myraya you were than to your father in your ways. Headstrong, passionate to a fault, a bit too zealous in that passion sometimes. Myraya always carried the good in her, however, where you had begun to grow darker. Your mother worried about that, and now you fully understand why she had you do this journey with the rest of the family, hoping to allow love to both heal and lighten that darkness growing inside. Memories of being at celebrations, through tragedies, overland trips with your mother, they continue to surface. The many battle training sessions, the arguments, the long months of no contact only to reunite and bond once again as if you were never in a fight to begin with. There was uh, there
You
was one
disappear for
thing
20, 30 years. You forget.
Hey, relax, man. I'm choking up here.
there was one thing she never did in all the decades.
Show up.
Never She never faulted you for anything. He looks to Benjamin and Waylon. You can kind of sense that she wanted to do more than smirk at this moment. Instead, she could only chuckle with her eyes. He goes, I hoped you two liked the gifts I left for you. The two of you have come so far. Your father has done such a great job in raising you. I understand if you cannot forgive the little time I have spent with you, and I do not excuse my elven perception of that time. I allowed my ambition to go too far, to carry me longer than they should have. I cannot regret what time has taken. My union with your father was always a happy one, with two miracles that we have brought into the world, and here you two are, free to pursue your passions as have I, and flourishing. It didn't matter if part of you was human and part was elf. It was the love your father and I had for you that we wanted to impart. And seeing you here together with the others proves that. I have faith in you too, in all of you. Vendemir and Waylon, the memories arrive, and whatever grudge you may have had on her at times, especially during your angst, you had to admit one thing. When she did see you, she spent every moment with you and made every moment count. From helping with your studies, cooking in the kitchens, Waylon's favorite since it felt parallel to alchemy, to boating along the shores and rivers, to hikes in the wilderness, to exposing you to the many cultures, elven, dwarves, giants, Varisian, Chalaxian, Shawanti, even Goblinoid, as oddly as it may have seemed at the time. The laughter, the comedy plays you've taken you to, the excitement of the games and tournaments she's been with you on in Magnamar, the support she gave in your chosen faiths, the tears shared when Quinnimir's favorite pet bird had passed away, the frustration shared when someone stole Waylon's alchemical kit, only for his mother to go out her way to get them back, and some more. All of it was flooding to the surface, every shred of a memory with her. She looks to Ren, and you can tell there's even a little bit of a look of surprise. And she goes, "My nephew, welcome. It's been many years." Pleased me to see that you were here with him as well. Although I do wish it wasn't under these circumstances. He then looks between everyone. I can't hold on. Please know that we all carry sins that we burden and may wish to shed. Our sins must be personal. They must be our burden to bear and overcome. Never should they become another's. Aslan carried sins so great. They formed them into magic so cruel as to continue even millennia later to burden you and this land with the weight of the sins that it carries. They cannot overcome, they cannot return. Bury them for good. Well, there are virtues still, and those virtues are what will keep everything alive and free. To prove that, I have always given you all the virtue that I believe will carry you to the end and to victory. The virtue of love. I love you all. And from her feet, and slowly spiraling to her face, her body was decaying and falling into ash. Her final tear evaporating, the hand she forced herself to reach up for one last touch, falling apart until she was just silently gone.
Damn.
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 Yeah. Rakim just kind of in the air is sort of staying in her direction. And he goes, "Rest, Mariah. We'll take it from here. And if the gods deny you peace, I'll go to the gates and tear it from their hands myself."
Waylon
Couldn't
kind
have
of
said
like
anything better myself, brother.
Waylon kind of leans forward, his head sinks down to the cold stone that's pressing against his knees, and his shoulders just starts to bob with sobs. And he pounds the floor with a
Nasir
closed
places
fist.
a hand on his shoulder. Nasir places a hand on your shoulder. And it's like, I don't have the words right now to comfort us, any of us, but I know that she went on to a better place. And we must carry on our work for her. If we truly loved her.
Caldum's just staring at the dust, emotionless and expressionless.
Lost too. Jesus. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Uh,
Quindemir's bawling and
oh yeah, shit.
um, he mentions,
Mm.
he goes, I heard, he goes, the meaning of her words. So said one last thing to me. He said there's 7 of you. Like the Sahedron. That we are
Mm.
that we are the virtues. She always could be poetic when she wanted to. Well, your characters do know that ancient Dassalon was ruled by 7 Runelords, a school of magic representing, at one point, early in its history, a virtue.
Oh.
Hmm.
But over time, the empire had grown corrupt. Those virtues were gone, replaced with sin.
Mm.
The virtues being charity, temperance, generosity, love, humility, zeal, and kindness. Warped over the years, they had become envy, gluttony, greed, lust, pride, sloth, and wrath. They had even formed sin magic. Mariah saw you as the virtues.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
That's pretty cool. I wonder which one of us is which virtue.
Right.
Caldum's on the path to be the sin of wrath.
So I guess you would be the whatever is the opposite
She was
of
burned
that
up.
pretty much.
Instead of wrath, peace. What are the 7?
That kind of feels like that should be Rakim though. If it was
Yeah.
like the
But yeah, but your characters, at the mention of like the sins of it does feel like each one of you do carry some of sins that you are trying to overcome.
virtue points and sin points. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Some
do
sort of
we
we all got a little bit of a dark past.
so what happens if we become one of these virtues and we represent one of them? Do we get like is there virtue
Right.
magic?
So their virtue magic.
Right.
That's sin magic.
Vir-
Clearly,
What,
yeah.
yeah,
There's
I
Virtues
mean,
missing.
which is what's been this has been dealing with. Um,
Is it
some
like
of
like Captain Planet? We all get a ring and we fucking
Right.
Right.
Can we
it.
send it
Like
like
Quindamere be hard.
ultimate
The
virtue
virtues will
creature?
help overcome the
Right.
sins, but
Serena did nothing.
the scene we fade to black as we end and conclude chapter 4, the rise of the Runelords.
Yeah, man.
And
Congratulations, guys.
Man, bravo, guys. Bravo, guys.
and there's not
Bravo, fellas.
and
I don't
there
know
will
how y'all
Good
do it.
job,
What's this,
guys.
2 years and change now? You motherfuckers keep showing up.
and
Hella high water, job, no job.
your
Right.
characters have will be, after this event will be having their downtime, especially to recover from this loss and recover themselves and to train themselves
2 losses.
for what's to
3
come.
losses
we
on
have
this
to
trip.
we have to actually
Yeah.
go and we haven't actually had time because we just keep fighting, but we haven't had time to have any actual like any burial ceremonies. Like Shalelu is still like warm in her grave, and now we have to plan like another ceremony.
And during
We
all
Crazy.
might,
this
we might be able to bring her back though.
during this
I
downtime,
mean, yeah, but she still needs a ceremony in the meantime, though. Like, something.
Yeah, she got like 15 levels before we could bring her back.
and
That's if she chooses to come back.
during
Shit.
this downtime,
Oh, how fucked up would that be? You cast a spell and the bitch said no. Like what?
It happened. It
What?
happened already in another group. You know, we got strong enough to bring somebody back.
I mean,
when you
we had to meta that,
I'd
but
be so
yeah,
mad.
we had to meta that because Rick had quit, but
She's like, hell no, I like it here.
Hell no, I don't care. I'm not going back to her.
Like, hi.
Damn.
So, Lewis,
so as we
asking the
fade
real
to,
tough question.
I know,
You
as
know
we
how
fade,
much this spell
I know it's I know what's being asked because as we fade to black and we go to we go to in between chapters 4 and 5 during the downtime, your characters have gained 3 levels.
What?
What?
Holy
Ain't
fuck!
no way.
Like I was fucking, I was thinking we were gonna roll
Holy
2d10.
shit! I thought I was expecting 1 level, maybe 2.
What?
Holy shit!
That's the reaction. That's the reaction I needed to record. Good. That's exactly what I needed.
Shit!
Holy shit.
God. We were fighting nonstop for
Shit!
that long.
We've been fighting for a year, bro.
2 years, bro. 2.5 years.
We've been fighting for 2
Straight
years
battle.
straight, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, battle after battle. Holy
We were
cow!
on
From
the
level
fucking
7 to
battlefield of Galeron for that long, son.
Lewis, there ain't no way during
That
our
is
downtime and we don't have enough
crazy.
money that I'm not getting my fucking robes
was-
before the next chapter starts. I'm just throwing that shit out there.
That was
right
all.
Caldem, money was never the problem for us, brother. It was never
Yeah, money was never the problem. It's
just
time.
like in
I
real
know,
life.
time.
We
It was
accrued the
time.
money with no
Time.
time to spend it.
Time.
Just like real life, bro.
Right.
Because although 2 years has gone by in real life, it's really been like 2 weeks in game total.
Right.
And it
Right.
takes like
It's
2
been
weeks to
2
craft your shit. So,
Right. Right.
Well, hopefully, I mean, now with the downtime, there's gonna be more time that passed. So
3 levels is absolutely insane.
That's
that is
3 levels
bonkers,
is
bro.
crazy though. That's
Wow.
monstrous. That's monstrous. We really were fighting a lot though, bro. We even had like fight fatigue. Even we were like, we're still fighting. We've been fighting forever.
We did take on an army of stone giants.
Yeah.
And then like
We took on an army. We took on stone giants, hill giants, ogres,
breathing, you know?
fucking
We cleared out a
half
family of
ogres.
Death webs.
Yeah, we killed out a
Ramias,
family of
red
ogres.
caps.
Fucking
We just took out
Yeah,
a
red
fortress of
caps.
every monster known to man just now. Like
Dragon.
Mias,
yeah,
dragons.
Yeah.
Dragons, multiple.
Wyverns.
Yeah.
We fought 2 baby dragons and 1 adult one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Troll fighters and
Fuck.
I feel like
I'll-
there's a slow
How-
motion montage, like walk back to Sandpoint.
Oof.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
leading-
Right.
and
We're
that
gonna
song,
encounter the
the
10-point devil
Rooster,
on the way back.
Alice in Chains. Should,
No,
The
no
is in the
Oh
The
man.
return, yeah, the return to Sandpoint amongst the cheers, the people.
It's gonna be hard
Right,
to
no,
really
from
absorb it though,
they're
man.
gonna be people are gonna be cheering from the fucking mountains of fucking Jorgenfist down,
Yeah.
like down the sand point. We really did the whole fucking coast. We
You
really
get to
did the
see
whole
the
fucking
Red
coast.
Lotus flag like being raised.
Sandpoint, Magnamar,
But honestly, like in
fucking
character
Fort
though, like
Runic.
at what cost, right? Like at what fucking cost?
Right.
Great cost.
Yeah, at what cost?
You know?
At a great cost, right?
Mariah and Shalelu, bro. Like we lost 2
Right.
significant people.
Right.
We did.
Right.
We did. We got the job done.
It's a battle. War
Got the
is
job done, though. There's still a
war is rough,
Varisian
man.
coast right now because of us. So we had to
Right.
lose 2 good ones, but we would have lost the whole coast.
Yeah, and
Right. You would have lost the whole fucking coast if we were here.
and one of the
We killed the Lamia, we killed the clock, we took the clock tower.
and now it's time for your characters to strengthen yourselves against the greatest of the sins of ancient Vassalon, because Runelord Karzug is biding his time for his return.
What?
Mhm.
From what your characters have learned. I don't know if you were here that session, Mike. Maybe.
I was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't think he was
He
here.
sounds
I don't know if he's.
ridiculous.
I don't know if you watched the missing sessions either, but yeah.
I've watched some. I haven't watched all of it. I've obviously missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds like some dude we
Did
need
you
to be
catch
like,
the
Runelord.
one? Did you
in
catch
the
the
fight.
part where Mark Murray's body was possessed?
No.
No. Oh well, yeah.
Yes, after we killed Mokmorian, his body kind of animated and
Yeah.
talked shit to us. You know, it was
Yeah.
like the spirit of this dude, Runelord Karzug.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
right after he got killed?
Yeah,
Bro, I
Mhm.
stopped watching as soon as I saw the stream and I got the kill. I was like, ah! I was too busy celebrating. Oh,
it was
shit.
after he died, but before you cut his head off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, when he was done and the body went limp, that's when you were like, ah, you fucker.
I heard you guys arguing about how Caldum killed him for a while.
Well, yeah. We you know.
And then
This
That's
whole
eventually,
make
thing,
sure it
realized
was-
it
long
was clean.
story short, this whole thing is Karzug's doing, and all the runes and everything on these people that are being sacrificed.
Mhm.
They all strengthen him.
Yeah,
So everybody
Yeah.
that dies with one of those runes on them, it
So,
strengthens him.
He's
yeah.
trying to engineer his comeback.
Every
and he's-
Right.
every death Caldum had committed, anyone or anything that had that rune on them, he was actually strengthening Karzug the whole time.
Mm.
And any of the any other characters that had caused the death.
So the times that the monks were just knocking them out and we're just leaving them there, we're actually like, that's what actually was saving us.
Well, you
Mm.
mean when
Just
Rakim
comes-
was knocking him out?
That's gonna weigh on Caldum's
I mean,
conscience.
That's
a
why
lot
it
of them
comes
were getting
full circle for
knocked
Rakim.
out.
Because the time that Rakim
He get
actually
knocked out.
like failed because he like pushed himself so much that he lost all his key points and then he lost his way and went
Mhm.
off his path and killed. That's gonna hit him hard. That's gonna hit Caldum hard because Shalelu was always preaching that to him, and the last time he spoke to her was about the same thing. So yeah, we coming back with people cheering from the outside, but on the inside, yeah, we took some hits.
Whole lot of shit changed. Right. PTSD, baby.
Just like so just like Runelord, just like Karzug beefing up on his end, your characters are taking their time to beef up on their end right now.
This is actually super great because this reinforces Wayland's whole like campaign against death and dealing with
Wait,
it.
so we're
So
level 14?
that's what I'm saying. Like this catapults Waylon's new project that of like creating like growing bodies and all that. Yeah, this shit that happens to his mom is definitely gonna be
Now
fire for that.
we all know there's many besides time. There's many factors that explain your level up. I want to add that the books of the Thessalonian Library definitely were also a part of your character's advancements as well, because there's knowledge in there for all the characters, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Waylon's not leaving that library. All of that tech is what I'm gonna be using to
So
like
like,
actually
yeah,
build things.
so like like a certain style or key power or certain uh rare extract, anything like that sort, like the inspiration or the knowledge
Hmm.
would have came from like the books here in Dasson, which your characters have learned.
Mm.
Yeah, your characters have learned that this
Yeah.
site was the site of a group of monk wizards that worshipped an ancient worshipped a being from that was actually very well known during the times of Astalon, but Holly has much of a
Oh,
presence
wizard.
now of the peacock spirit, and that's what this site. That's what that
Got
you pretty much
magics.
solved the mystery of the site of the Black Towers. It was basically a monastery for monk wizards.
Oh, wow.
A monster
Been
for
far from
monk
wrong.
wizards. That's a deadly combo.
You
Monk
know, there ain't
sorcerer
no
I like
monk
Right,
better,
wizard
but
shit
monk
in there.
wizards, and not just ancient, not just the
There was
ancient
no monk
monks, but
wizard treasure in that bitch. The fuck was the monk? Where the fuck the treasure at?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this black monk had to have had the infested bandages on him, right? That's how he, right? Isn't that
Right.
isn't that what he was
Come
wearing?
on, bro. You can take him right off the
um,
mummy's body. He was throwing disease around and everything.
I will say this since the
It'd be
characters,
actually
I will
perfect.
say this since the characters have had time to learn it, and plus you got Quindamere with you, and also the Clockwork Librarian's a big help too, because he doesn't know he knows a lot, not everything, but
But we got a fucking
but
Jarvis down there. Holy
the
shit.
the Black Monk was actually during the downtime, your characters did learn that he was an ancient Thessalonian monk, um that he was he wasn't
I'm so
even
glad we survived that shit.
his identity he didn't even he wasn't even an initiate that was authorized to even enter the library of the Thoracic Monastery.
Oh,
Um, Instead, he was granted the great honor by his brethren in the order to protect uh of guarding the some sacred scrolls that are stored inside of the adamantine tube, and which explains why
oh,
it explains why even in his undead state he's got that bound to him.
he was holding on to it, right?
Um,
What would have happened if we took that off him? Like, could we have disarmed him of it?
not disarmed because it was bound to him. You would have had to probably like sunder the
Ah,
chains
okay,
around it. You probably would have had to sunder the chains and then disarm right
okay,
after that if you were just trying to get the scroll tube itself. Um,
gotcha.
but yeah, after he was clearly also went insane, uh, being both in an undead state and it
Well,
being so
t-
many millennia. Um,
10,000 years in the basement will do that to you.
yeah,
Make you a little crazy.
but Well, yeah, he was there in the final. He was there in the final days of the Empire, and this was his final, and only this was his final task, and he kept at it even after he died. But
Can he,
yeah, like he wasn't. I mean, you learned that like he wasn't even like a higher ranking member. Like he couldn't even enter the libraries. It was like
damn.
special members were able, higher ranking members could enter that library.
Oh,
So
man.
you could
He was like the
imagine, right?
janitor
With
and shit.
the Bassalon was a crazy
Fucking
time.
janitor.
Crazy time. Got monk
Damn.
wizards.
I can't believe it.
But
Motherfucking
yeah,
janitor.
3 levels.
Nutty.
3 levels, man. Have you ever jumped 3 levels before, guys? Huh?
First
Huh?
time
Huh?
ever. Well,
Yo, I got Slayer's Advance now. Oh my
I
god.
can't say that's the first time ever. I've done a bigger jump, but it was rather crazy. The circumstances
Oh, did
weren't.
you?
It wasn't
Oh.
on purpose.
Oh,
It
you
wasn't
Oh,
on
talk.
okay.
purpose.
Yeah, it was like 8
It was
levels.
just situational. It was because Louis was moving to Missouri, and so like we
Oh,
wouldn't really
okay.
have time to distribute the XP
XP
like
and shit.
level by level because it would make the adventure go longer. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'll just award everything at the end," and we just ran through an adventure that was supposed to take us like I
Well,
think from
yeah,
like 9 to 20
it
that
was
we ran
13.
through.
It was 13 to 20.
Yeah,
Oh no, I think it was supposed to take you characters from 13 to 18, but I had it take you from
but we
13 to
started
18.
at like level like 9,
No, it was
didn't
13.
we?
It was 13.
We started at 13. Oh, okay.
Saw that 13. It was supposed to take you from 13 to 18, but I had it take you from 13 to 21. So yeah, 8 levels.
Yo,
Thing is that the thing is, and I kind of did it here as well, was that with Crescent Moon they were so fucking min max. Like I left their levels the same because they were just tearing through shit. They were just tearing through shit even higher level than them. So I was like, you know what? Just for a little bit of a challenge, I'm just gonna leave them level 13 the whole fucking adventure. Because it was 4 chapters to City of the Spider Queen. It was 4 chapters. I think you were supposed to gain like 1 or 2 levels like per chapter. I was like, nah. I was like, I'm gonna leave them 13 the whole fucking.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
They were just tearing through everything. It was like, this great big charge. Oh, there's up cast this, or up Trenton goes first. Trenton, the monk, pop, 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 stunned or paralyzed. He was stunning, paralyzed, and fucking everything. I was like, oh my god. He went after the spellcasters. Is what he did.
Yeah.
Anytime there was a spellcaster, he was like, flying over there. I know their fortitude's low. Paralyzed.
Typical monk, man. Typical monk. Picking on the casters.
But I did the same here. I'm like,
You starved us.
I was like, these guys built them too damn good. I think they can handle the whole thing at level 11. Ah,
Wow.
there,
they survived. Well, yeah, here's your 3 levels.
there was moments, man. There was moments. Didn't think it was gonna happen.
3 levels, man. That's crazy.
I'll tell you that we've been going ham ever since like fucking Nasir and Kaldum and Rakim almost fucking died at Thistletop. So fucking
Yeah.
Rakim sitting there with fucking like 2 HP saying fight.
Dude, Nasir almost
That's a tough.
Nasir almost died on this fucking.
Nasir's knocked out.
I almost died on this
Kaldum's
run.
sitting at 1
This
HP.
one
And
almost
like,
died
what
like,
is going
I almost
on?
died like 3
This-
times on this run, bro.
This one I was
I
like,
almost died like 3 times on this run. Giant rat guy saved my life. Yeah.
when fucking
Appreciate that.
big ass hill giant was just like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you got fucking hit with that fucking
when Kaido,
That's
Kaido
Super Club.
fucking
The Kaido Club.
the
Bagua.
Kaido Club. That's going. That's is that
Smack
going that
shit.
that going in the RLS trophy room.
Oh shit.
That's right. That's going right to Earthcracker. Yep. I have it. I'm holding on to that shit.
So
Holding
Lewis,
on to that
when we
shit
come back,
forever.
we're level
It's a
14.
reminder.
Kaldum has his robes,
People gonna
and
people gonna
what
try
else?
to rob RLS headquarters and be like, I heard the treasures that they collected. You hear what they got?
Wait,
I'll-
Waylon,
Bro, shit. We got the grand on the wall, bro. We're
Waylon,
gonna
you
come. They're
only got
definitely
to
going to
build an
rob us.
airship,
gotta
right?
start. Gotta have Ren and Quindamere do some cast some abjurations.
Nah,
Protect that shit.
we got that, and we got a troll that does karate in the basement, bro.
Train the
we
troll.
got a troll.
We come to the
We
troll.
training the troll as we speak.
You like guarding shit, right? Okay, we need you to guard.
Mm-hmm. Guard the treasure. Guard the treasure. We'll eat. We'll feed you. Can chill. We'll train you.
Karate
You just gotta
troll.
guard this. You just gotta guard the base karate troll.
Tony's like, I'll have my
Absolutely, bro.
you'll have my sheet ready next week.
Working on that
I-
shit right
so-
now. Yo, I got fucking
Right,
Slayers
I'm going to work
Authority
on it.
right now,
I've
my
been
guy.
working. Man, yo,
That's
you
gonna
giving
be
us you giving
insane.
us these you giving us these necklaces? Can I get necklace? Can I get
Yeah,
necklace?
those
Can I get
necklaces-
necklace?
those necklaces- I got that's what I gotta work on. While you guys are working on your character sheets, I gotta work on the what's being crafted and what
There's
part
only
of the ship.
there's only two things being crafted right now. Necklaces.
And robes.
And the robe.
Necklaces.
Dude,
Yeah, and the rose.
Necklaces, the
We,
robe.
we've been getting
The,
crafted for like a minute.
if
the,
it pops on
like a
upgrade my
week
belt
now.
to the next level, I'm down for that too.
We'll also have time to
No,
I'm sure
definitely.
Waylon wants to put up a grand opening of the alchemical dragon ship.
Yep, the Leviathan.
Your character,
Oh, we're getting the ship.
the ship will
Time
be
to
with
set
you
sail,
for chapter
boys.
5. Yep.
RLS is coming the
You gotta
fuck.
play Lewis, I'm
Oh,
It'll be
flying red.
destroyed by chapter 6.
oh
Now
my
we stop.
Finally, we get the schematics for the
Oh.
ship. Yeah.
Oh my god,
About
yeah.
to
We're
do your
flying by
Which means
fucking.
Lou, you're gonna have to construct
be
a map for the ship.
be doing your next big travel in style.
Yep.
Oh man, we get a fucking ship.
Yep.
I forgot.
Now
We're
when
so
we
fucking
travel, you'll
rich.
hear those horns blare. Look up in the sky, you see fucking Leviathan coming out this
We're
clouds.
so fucking rich, it's ridiculous, yo.
I could already picture
Oh
the opening theme song for like all 7 members of the Red Lotus standing at the
Alright.
front of the ship as it's going through the clouds and shit.
The high wind.
Paint it black.
Play the theme song to the high wind.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I love it, man. I love it. 3 fucking levels, bro. Oh my god. We was
3
grinding.
levels and an airship is
Yes.
insane.
Sweaty.
It's a lot to figure out.
I don't even know where to start. Well, actually, I know where to
That's
start.
good
but
homework for me.
I-
It's good homework.
I had 11 and 12 kind of figured it out. I was not expecting. I was not expecting
Oh man.
3 levels.
Although it reminds me of that Zach the Bold TikTok video where the DM gives the group like 2 levels. He's like, you know what? Give yourselves another level. The players are looking at him like, what? They're like, hold on, DM, what the fuck are you gonna do to us? Why do we need 2 levels?
Right. Why are we getting 3 levels in the airship? Because shit's about to get ridiculous.
It's like any
Shit's about to
game,
get-
you know when you walk into a room full of supplies and you're like, oh,
Mhm.
boss is right over there.
Mhm.
That's-
Boss is right
The
here.
room is all
bro.
big, everything's quiet. You're like, there's a save point nearby. Like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, I see what's happening.
There's ammunition, there's fucking potions and shit. Like, oh fuck. Yeah.
So
we're
you
about to get
mean
hit with
after
something crazy.
downtime, we are officially a level 14 group.
Ooh.
2 more chapters remaining.
A level 14 group. Gentlemen,
Congratulations,
I have
fellas.
to say this right now, man. This is a good feeling, brothers. This is a good
Yeah,
It's a
this is a
good
good.
feeling,
This is a solid grind right here, boy. This is a solid grind right here.
Red Lotus level
Pause.
14. Man,
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah,
that's
man.
pressure. That's pressure.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Wait till we get the
Yeah.
pull up. I gotta make a picture of us on the airship and shit.
Nasir did it, died. Rakeem did it, fucking spent most of this time blinded. Like, it's been insane.
Bruh,
Insane, bro. Count him did it, died
Akeem
once.
is really blinded for damn near every other encounter. I mean, I
Icarus
know
did it,
Rakeem.
died many
He was
times.
fucking. Yeah, she kept getting hit. She kept getting smacked with a boulder.
Mm-hmm.
That was her thing. She would be
William
like,
did it, died
"I'm
to
gonna
the
fly," and then
traps.
get hit with a. Yeah, they was jumping out and shanking you. But you had too many like it was just gonna keep being you were just gonna keep they were gonna keep stabbing you and then you were gonna keep healing. That's how we until somebody got there to kill it.
That's not a good existence, let me tell you.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's
Man,
not. Not at all, bro.
that was crazy, bro. We did figure out some great ass
I
fucking
had to play
Marvel
that.
team ups this
Got some
week, though.
combo,
I had to play that.
right?
I had to use that Expedition 33 track. I was like,
It's
this.
perfect.
I was like, I like this one.
Yeah,
This one works. You faded like the
good
Goman.
shit. Good shit, Lou. Thank you, Lou, for running
Yeah,
it.
man.
Appreciate you, man.
For real, yo.
Appreciate you,
Please.
man.
No problem. No problem. We got
How'd it feel to get your ass whooped like that? How'd it feel?
honestly, it was always I mean, just like the dice, it's always a toss up. Like I did not expect.
Yeah.
I did not expect. What the fuck is that hill giant's name? I did not expect that hill giant, not Loken, sir, but the other dude, Club. I did not expect him to like
Oh, the one.
smash
Yeah, the
this
one
here
that
into a
cracked me.
fucking hope like that. I was like, oh shit, he died.
I didn't either. Me and you both.
And then
I was, I was
certain
solo to it. I said, oh,
certain aspects of other fights I didn't expect them to go down, but it was always like the roll of the dice. I was like, either this is gonna go really bad for them or this is gonna go pretty easy because
yeah.
that it usually happened like that, like shit with Mark Murray, and I'm like, ah, did I really roll that low? Well, he's fucked. Like I would know beforehand. I'm like, if I'm like, this is do or die. I'm like, either this is gonna make the players piss themselves a little bit more, or he's just gonna end up dead after this. I was like, it's all on this roll.
Yeah.
All on this one roll, and
Not
I'll
to be
get
able
like
to
a
get
2, and
away.
I'm like, ah, he's dead. I know he's either dead this round or the round after. I'll try to keep him alive, but this ain't happening. He's done. Like I would know way before you guys when the fight was already over. I'm like, yeah, there's no recovery from this
Right.
shit. The,
Like,
the only
it's like
recovery,
chess.
yeah. It's like
And
the only thing
yeah,
I
you
need to
kind of
rely
see.
on is a bad roll from you guys. I'll be like, oh shit, my team got a 1. Oh shit.
Right. And then you can escape. That is dimension door or a 1,000-foot withdrawal.
But yeah, not always a toss up. Certain fights I think is going to be hard,
Yeah.
ends up being easy, and then certain fights I think is going to be mediocre, ends up turning
That's how it goes, huh?
pretty difficult. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm like they're having problems with this right now. I'm like,
Like, oh,
damn.
this shit get
I think the
serious.
higher level you get, the more it's like that, where it really just comes down to which way the dice
Yeah.
is going.
Oh hell
Because
yeah.
people just have monsters and PCs alike have so many avenues and abilities that if you get too many bad rolls in a row, it's hard for you to really recover.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, because with
Yeah,
Mark
man.
Murray and I was like, they got to a point in the Mark Murray
There
fight.
was
I'm
so
like,
much to
I
fight before
was.
Mahorian.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Hounds of Tyndalos. These characters are fighting extra dimensional nightmare creatures
Yeah.
that fold between
Bruh.
space. They had the round out. I ain't never heard of a monster like that.
There
Yeah,
was, I said,
don't put angles in the room. They can teleport into angles of the room. I'm like,
Hmm.
what?
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What?
That
I only know about them because they're on the monster list for Adler. So I know
yeah.
about them because
Adler?
of that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's something he could be summoning next fucking level. I know that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Fucking
That's
This
why when you
fight
put him in
the
there, I
fight to
was
get
like,
Orange
shit.
was so
the houses
thick,
of
yo. We
Timberlake.
had to fight. We didn't even kill that fucking the molten lava man. That was the one we kind of got around. What was it?
That one you
The dude
got
that
Oh, the
came
one
out.
that
around.
the giant
That
fought?
one you got around because you guys
The
you
monk,
guys
right?
yeah
Beat his ass.
you didn't get like really wrathful and like you didn't get too like what's the word? Like you didn't push like trying to actually fight him and beat him. Like you let him do his thing and he was
Yeah,
impressed and he helped take care of the forge because the forge fiend. I was worried about that one myself, because I'm like,
yeah. That force fiend was terrifying.
this thing can swim everywhere and
That's what I thought we were gonna die.
shoot out a fucking slab of magma all over the floor. Like
Yeah,
he was a backline killer. That was what he definitely was.
yeah.
And
That swimming shit was kind of crazy. I'm
having
not gonna
the
lie. Like, I could just swim in the snow.
not only was he a backline killer, your characters didn't lose any magic items. They can sunder. They're good at sundering. And I thought some people were gonna lose some magic items in this,
Mm,
eating up some rings or robes
mm.
or armor or amulet. Armor was definitely getting destroyed, but the only person here wearing any armor of any significance was Caldum.
Callum.
So
Yeah.
the whole armor thing was safe.
He gonna start punching clothes off.
But other items, yeah. Now those forge fiends, they're known they're known for tearing shit up, tearing objects apart, tearing sundering. Their bite acts as if it was adamantine. They have greater sunder feet. I was like, oh, this thing's supposed to destroy the equipment too. Okay.
Push your hand.
They're not gonna like that.
Oh,
I'm like, I didn't even put that's not something I added in. That was already in the quest. I'm reading this. I'm like, oh, I see what they want to do at this part in the adventure. They want players to be pissed at the DM. I'm like,
man, man.
That would
I
never
was like,
happen. I
what the?
never get pissed at the DM.
That was. I never get pissed at the DM. What? Me? Never.
Not once. Not once. Never happened.
my robe.
Never.
He ate my robe.
Never thought.
Oh
Man.
shit.
Yeah, that would have broke my heart though, because you know how long it took us to get those robes. That would have
Yep.
broke my heart.
Although it would have been real. It would have. I think it would have been tough for them to even sunder any of the monks'
Never know.
objects. Sunder the monks'
You
objects. Well,
never know.
especially you
Fuck
never
around
know.
and roll a
Yeah, I
20.
you're right. Yeah, I get a nat 20. That's a different story. I know Rakeem
Fuck around and
would
roll
have
a
been
fucking 20.
pretty safe with his items because his CMD is ridiculous. Um, what was the Forge Fiend's like high? I don't know, what was there? What was his highest attack? Yeah, he had a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he had a plus 20.
It was something he did that hurt like a motherfucker. It was
he
that
had
fucking
a
splash shit. That
he had a
splash
plus
whooping
20.
shit.
He had a plus 28 to Sunder. So even on a 10, he was beating a CMD of
Oh
38.
wow.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he was beating a
God.
CMD of 38 on a 10. Somebody's shit was
You punch the
somebody's
moves
shit was
off.
getting
Oh.
eaten. Yeah.
Mm, mm-mm. No, thank you.
And if it hits with his bite attack, he automatically sunders armor. So like, though nobody here really wearing armor except
Oh
Caldum. So like,
wow.
if he had bit Caldum, he gets a free sunder attempt on his armor. Was what would have happened. But now
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
that that belt that he had, that he could do that every 1d4 round, 10-foot area, and
Okay.
where he shoots out like a
Yeah.
slag,
That
all
shit
that
was gonna get
molten
cheesy.
slag. That was 14d6 fire. Go in the back line and throw that on
That's what I'm.
Icarus or somebody. Yeah, it would have been nasty. Would have been nasty. Reflex was DC 26. It would have been nasty. He
Hmm.
had a bunch. He had some spell like abilities also.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe he had a whole
I
lot of
think
shit.
he tried to do. He did the. He
that
well,
was
he did
that was
the.
the one I was really afraid of.
Yeah, he did do Wall of Stone, but I mean,
I was really
it's downtime. Quindamir could tell you the rest. He was able to do Wall of Stone, Wall of Fire, Flesh to Stone. He could have petrified people. dimensional anchor. He could have
Okay.
stopped. He could have stopped people from teleporting at all.
Teleporting could have stopped me from teleporting. Right.
Deeper darkness. He would have
Damn.
just
Oh, and you
no.
can't
Yep.
see.
Can't
Yeah.
see. Magical darkness.
Man, thank God for that fucking super monk, that super stone giant monk. By the way, do we get to be friends with him? Yeah, get a stone giant monk to join the party.
No, he was gone after. I mean, you saw the dead forge fiend. You didn't
Yeah,
see him. You didn't see him anywhere.
yeah, we gotta find him
But
though.
he had a
Level
fight.
14
That
now. We can
whole
run it back.
that whole
We can run it
room.
back.
That whole hallway. That hallway that leads to the library, and then the room over. Like a lot of the walls were cracked and damaged, and debris had fucking fallen. Like they were going at it. Your characters felt a little bit of a vibration now and then while you were fighting freaking Mokmuri, and like there was like two fights going on. But yeah, couldn't fucking. I mean, you already know what happened. Fucking man, he got a hold of the forge fiend, wasn't letting go. It's like you ain't swimming anywhere. You know what reminds me? It reminds me of the fight Frankie had with the fucking dude with the swim fruit.
Oh, against Mr. Shit.
What? Damn, I can't remember his name.
Oh man, I know who you're talking about, dude. Mr.
He had like one of
Mr.
the
Senior Pink. Senior
Senor
Pink.
Pink. Yeah, the dude with the crazy tragic backstory for no reason.
Yeah. And the thing about it is he made me feel really bad because when you first see him, you don't really get his backstory, you just get how he looks. So I'm like, yo, why they always got Frankie going up against these weirdo ass motherfuckers? Like, they got this
It's
dude. I
weirdo.
can't take this dude
He's
serious
out
at
there
all.
flex.
Then you
All right,
get his
for real.
backstory and you feel completely like shit.
That's how it was. That was how.
Mhm.
That's how. Same way. I was like, you get his backstory, and you're like, damn. All right, I'm done. I can't shit on you anymore, man. You wear that baby body. You keep your child's memory alive. You keep you keep your wife happy, man. It's like,
Yeah, man.
you do you.
After that, I was done playing with Oda. I'm like, all right, bro. It seems like you did that shit on purpose,
He
maybe.
does.
You
He
want
does shit like that on purpose all the time. He'd be like, "Oh, you don't like this character? Just give me a few more episodes." Then it's like, okay. Same with Bone Clay. Did that shit with Bone Clay.
Yep.
Now Bone Clay fucking the goat of the whole fucking arc. Like, damn.
Ivankov, I was like, get this big face motherfucker out of here. Yo, before Ivankov was done with me, bro, I was about to get a tattoo of that dude, son, dead ass.
Um,
Damn, man.
anyway, yep.
What a session.
It's gonna be a busy week, a very busy week. And I got the weekend to myself, so I get to actually go over all
Oh
the
yeah.
treasure stuff and
Mhm.
make sure that gets squared away first on my end. And then you guys, I'll be asking you guys questions because I'm
I'm,
gonna do it. I'm gonna ask questions like one level at a time so that I can have like a separate sheet for each. So like a level 12 sheet, level 13 sheet,
Mhm.
level 14 sheet.
All right.
Make sure that
Good lord.
make sure I have everything in order.
I
In
can't.
order,
Nothing
one level at
gets
a time.
I
one
can't.
level at a
Understand.
time. Nothing gets mixed up, right?
I can't believe it. Get up. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
When when do we roll for HP?
I already did it. I
You
rolled
rolled it
shit.
already? You rolled 3d10? Oh shit. Six,
Yeah, I
two,
rolled like
5.
shit.
Yeah, you did.
Uh,
That was unfortunate.
6, 2, and 5. Shit. Put that on your feet right now before I forget.
No, forget.
I mean, we got a lot of HP. We're pretty stacked as is, though.
Hey, I'm
Now
gonna
we
use.
got Red
I'm
pumping
gonna
out that
use.
that Bears endurance.
You know what? I'm about to bust
I'm gonna
out
use.
triple
I'm gonna
tens
use
right
my
now.
faith and roll again. Oh shit.
Is it D10s for us? I forget. What the fuck is it for monks?
Yeah,
D20 for
yeah,
the
it's
mother.
D10. Right. I don't know. I'd be rolling pretty good.
Yeah, when it comes
That's
to
why
your
my shit's so
character,
high.
when it comes to your character, you always roll good. You always be rolling outrageous stats to start. I don't know how the fuck you do it.
It's luck. Very lucky.
What else? That- Yeah, 6.
Still haven't gotten that triple 20, but that's only Mike, man. Mike's the only one that did that so far. The insta kill. Was it triple 20?
Mhm. Yeah, it's
20s and a
220s
confirm.
and a confirm.
220s, all right? And the confirm.
Yeah, but I think the third one was a 22.
Callum, you had
22, yeah, it was like it,
120,
it was like a
128
triple
H,
20.
128 H. Callum.
Sweet.
Oh, that's a
There it is.
sick boy.
Hey,
Woo!
oh,
Damn. All
hey, did
right.
I get my charisma?
He
Hey,
got he got higher than average on all of them.
Go.
There you go, Raheem.
Let's go.
Coming into level 14 strong.
He didn't tell you that he was rolling for me, right? And I was rolling for him. That was the whole thing. We made a deal. It's in
Oh,
WhatsApp.
fuck it.
I'll show it to you. Hang on.
I might as well fuck it up too. What? Right?
See, we roll our HP. We're not scared.
Yeah.
Better than my. Hey, that's average right there. Oh no. You're 2 under.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all right.
Better than being 5 under like this guy.
131 for Raheem.
Nice.
Oh, that's here. 5, 9, and 2.
Oh shit! Do we put the modifier on there too? I did
No,
not put it on there.
that's
He's
fine. I
adding it.
can. Yeah, I'm adding it in there.
You got it. Okay.
Constitution +4.
That's per level, right?
Yeah.
So it's
So you got
9, 12,
130 at level 12. 140, 140. Wait, 34 plus 9 is 143. 143 at 13 and level 14.
All right, Joe.
Level 14, 149 of your hit points.
Beefy.
Yeah,
beefy boy.
you already know I'm taking the average. I'm not even rolling anything.
It was like, I don't know about rolling. Might be a
He
lucky
said,
day.
"Nah, you know me."
He's like, I'm not rolling a 1, 2, and a 3. Nope.
I already know what time it
HP
is.
gang.
Yeah, man. Frontline roll over here, boy. Scary. It's scary. Terrifying.
76 plus 5, 81. 81. Wayland. 81 plus 82 plus another 5. 87 HP for Wayland. I already know. Is he still there? No, he's not there. He was there for a while. Tony was there. Tony was there through the whole RP part. But I already know he's like, I already know he probably gonna do average also.
Yeah.
All right, that's
I think
all she wrote tonight.
Yep, pretty much.
A
Alright.
great session. I will
We'll
catch you
do.
boys later.
Damn, man, I got a lot of dreaming to do. 3 levels,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Man, 3
Right.
levels, bro.
I already
I
have my
just
shit
Figure out
picked
how I can
out,
do a
but
move action and full attack. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
right.
Are you
I
talking about
already
Alright.
you
got
talking
what
about
to do.
your Slayer's Advance?
Well,
Oh
no, I don't.
man.
You
Let me
get
see. I
Slayer's
get
Advance. That shit's nasty.
I get Slayer's Advance and I get Quarry too.
Quarry is even nastier. I was
Yeah.
reading both of them. I'm like, oh shit.
Well,
The thing
Slayer's
about
Advance just lets me move twice my speed as a base action, as a twice my base speed as a move action. It doesn't allow me to get a full
Oh,
attack
nice.
meter though.
no, but you can close in.
You
You
be
can,
moving like the monks.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can, yeah. You
You
can
be
move like the
moving like the
monks
monks now.
for
Yeah, but I
like
can only do it once a day.
Yeah.
it's good for closing in.
Well, still
Yeah.
for getting there.
Especially that first round, especially that first round of combat where you close in on an enemy that's flat-footed.
But Quarry's going to be gross too.
Quarry's nasty. I think the biggest thing about Quarry is
What's Corey?
all your critical threats turn into auto crits
Yep,
on
auto
the end.
crit. Yep.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
really?
only on a studied target that
Oh,
has Quarry. But it does take a
oh,
standard
you know
action to
what?
Quarry someone. But then I also get another
I
+2 on them
might
as
have.
well.
I might have to get paired opportunist. What's the one that triggers with? Which one of the teamwork feats triggered with crits? Is it paired opportunist?
Oh yeah, we should both get that shit.
Yeah, Quarry's a standard
Yeah.
action, but shit, you're gonna want to do that on like a target that you want to crit really bad.
Yeah, like a boss.
Quarry, standard action, line of sight. Whenever you're if you're tracking them, you can take 10 to track them at your normal
Yep.
speed without penalty. So if they try to get flee from you, you're finding their ass.
I know.
And
I'm gonna fucking look. I'm gonna survival check by going 10, moving at normal speed, and then my fucking players advance their ass.
in addition, you get a +2 insight bonus on your attacks against them, and all critical threats are automatically confirmed as critical
Oh,
hits. You can only have one quarry
okay.
at a time, and it must be selected as a studied target. You can dismiss it as a free action, but you can't select another one for 24 hours. If you see proof that your quarry is dead, you can choose a new quarry after 1 hour.
Yep.
It's
And
outflank. It's
and I get a
outflank that
fourth studied
triggers
target too.
with your crit hits.
Oh, is it outflank?
Yeah, so when we're flanking something and then you crit it, you'll trigger an attack of opportunity from
Yeah,
all of us,
I'm trying to figure this
from
out
me
now.
and
Like, I need to.
Rakim. No, we already have outflank. We already have it. So
Oh, you
we're
do?
good.
Mm-hmm.
So I might need to get it then.
No, we already have it. Yeah, no, you got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, that's the one that if we crit,
that's
we
the
get other
teamwork.
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
Oh shit! Then
yeah. That's
when I crit
mm-hmm.
the mummy, y'all should
Mm-hmm.
have got an attack of
Yeah,
opportunity right there too.
yeah. We forgot. We got to remember that.
yeah.
I
All
didn't.
good because it
I
let Wayland get the
accidentally
I
kill.
did
forgot
so
about
just now.
I forgot about the
Yeah,
crit thing without flank.
Because we haven't crit in a
yeah.
while.
I forgot about it too. Yeah.
But now with
I thought it
Quarry,
was
I'm
just the
hoping to be
+4
critting more.
bonus. I forgot it had that too. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, what?
Right.
I thought that was
Right.
improved.
Completely
You know what?
forgot about it.
I thought it was improved outflank that had that. What the fuck does improved have?
That's something
I might have to.
that's
I
some
might have
damage
to
we've been missing
ninja
this
trick
whole
you.
time.
Improved outflank is
That's some.
you're considered
I
flanking
think you
even
can
if you
flank from
are,
anywhere.
yeah, you are considered to be flanking
Uh,
if you are adjacent to an unoccupied square from which you would. So like if you either have to be
like
in
you're a
the
square away.
in the flanking square or next to the flanking square. So it's like more
Yeah.
squares you count. Yeah, more squares that you can count as flanking.
Hmm.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
son.
Don't
Myra
worry. By the
makes
time.
her appearance just so she could die out. It's crazy.
Oh
See
shit!
it.
That
And she
means
was dying pursuing the same without even realizing it. Like she was pursuing the same
man.
situation that's been going on in
Damn.
Barissia.
She went
She
out
was
the same day as Ozzy.
when she came here. She didn't come here to fight McMurray. She came here to find out like what he was doing and what he was, So she came into the tower. She's like, all right, if he's down below, there's got to be something in this tower because she knows a lot of history. She's got a lot of knowledge. Like
Right.
she's very into like the knowledge aspect of Rory. So she immediately came to the Black Tower. She said, I'm gonna find out what's in here and I'm see what the fuck is going on. And then she dealt with this motherfucker.
Damn.
Beat the
Walked
Harpy's
into a
ass.
fucking maniac.
She beat the Harpy's ass. Came in here
Yeah,
and
everybody beat the Harpy's ass. Harpies is getting passed around and shit.
she fought them solo.
Goose,
Oh,
I think it's Jet Drinker, and I don't think that's out of the Paizo one.
She fought four
so you had
harpies
help. You had a little bit of help.
she fought four harpies that was making like 4, 5 fucking attacks on her. Like she was taking on 20 attacks at once.
Those harpies almost did us in,
Hmm.
bro. Had us all mesmerized.
What
and
was
shit.
Maya's stats? Does she have stats?
He has them.
Or like a
Look at
style?
that.
I don't.
She has them.
He has them. He has the narrator stat.
Oh, okay.
That's hilarious.
Basically, whatever's fucking needed. I mean, for the story,
Right.
she has the comic book stat,
She got plot stats.
Right.
plot stat.
Whatever's needed for the storyline.
She had plot stats. That plot armor rotted away.
Yeah, plot armor gone.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Take obscuring blow.
There's new
well,
MCs now. That's why.
what happened was
There's new MCs now.
what happened was she didn't he was fighting this
RLS took
dude
her
and
fucking energy and shit.
yeah, she was fighting this dude and she got overtaken. She she was a little bit weakened from the harpies and then came
Like,
and fought
so
this dude
that
and
shit hit Rakim of all people.
yeah, she rolled a 1 at some point.
He was making fucking 940 shoot saves a fucking turn.
Yep. She had to deal with the
Shit was
swarms.
scary. Right.
Bit off more she could chew.
She fought a good fight and then then she got, but it didn't kill her. It knocked her out and just it purposely let the mummy rot. That's why when your characters are like, oh, she went in there last week but never came out. That's because she was in here rotting the whole time.
Damn.
Fucked up.
And you guys came fortunately at the last minute, at the last seconds. Which might eat at your character. Man, what if we had came the day before?
Mm.
I don't think there's. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was destined to die no matter what. So
Yeah.
You sure?
Seems a little.
not to
Yeah.
let that bother
Actually,
me.
I have. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Pretty
I
sure.
had
About
I
99%.
I had 2 scenarios written out. It really this really depended on what order you guys did shit. Like if you went after
Mm.
Loken, sir, you would have saved the captives, but because you didn't, they ended up dying. And if she would
Would have
have
saved
been
the who?
those captives that were being
Oh, okay.
branded,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they would have
Yeah.
been alive. They would have still been
Yeah.
alive.
Okay.
If you came here first, she would have still been affected by the mummy route, but your characters would have had time to try and get through the curse and try to maybe heal her. You would have had the chance to try and heal her shit, but
Mm.
in this scenario, you didn't have the chance at all. I have my backups. I have my alternate timeline. This player agency. It exists. I just I write I write down what ifs. Like, all right, what if they go here first? All right, well then this will happen.
Damn, son.
Lewis, how do I get minor magic as a Slayer?
You would have to take the minor magic rogue talent. Can they take that?
What is that? Well, I could take rogue talents.
Certain
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can.
I'm thinking about fucking taking gloom magic and greater gloom magic, cast fucking darkness, and I can see it.
Yeah, certain rogue talents you
Crazy.
can take. I see a list.
Oh, that's
I wouldn't
crazy.
be able to do that one.
Is magic on here? Rogue talents in place of a slight bleeding, camouflage, fast stealth, and that's firearm. Grit. I don't see the magic one on here.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm just looking at the rogue talent list. What
Yeah, you're looking at the rogue.
what are you
talent
looking
list.
at? Because I
I'm looking at the Slayer.
can't see what it limits me to.
Go to the Slayer talents,
Yeah, I'm on the Slayer talents right
and you
now.
go down to rogue talent. Right after
Wrong side, wrong page.
redirect poison. Yeah, I'll put the I'll post it in the WhatsApp. You'll see rogue talent, and then
Crazy.
you'll see a list of rogue talents that you can take.
Yeah, this is the page I'm on, but I can't. So I'm under Slayer. Wait, /Slayer talent. Why is it white? Where's Slayer talent at?
You're on there? Well, it should be there.
Well, I clicked Slayer in the thing. Hang on. Yes. Nope. It says page not found. What? Where on
Really?
the left is talents? I don't see talents over here. I see skills, races, rules, skills, spells, rituals,
Okay, click on class.
class. Yep, classes. I'm in
Click
there. I
click
click
on
Slayer.
click on Slayer, and then right
Yep.
above Slayer, it'll say Slayer
Oh,
class
there it is.
detail, Slayer
Got it.
talents, and you
Got it.
click on
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, this give me a better idea then. I'm getting 2 advanced talents.
Wait, that's right. You're high enough level to also take advanced talents.
Up to level 10. I can take. Well, actually, I think I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take trap finding for sure. I feel like that's going to come in handy for the party.
You'll be able to find. Yeah, you have trap finding. You have a bonus on disable device. I think equal to like half your
It's
level.
equal to the rogue level. So
Half your
from what I
level.
read,
Yeah.
which is that's pretty dope.
Yeah, no, trap
Yeah,
finding is really good with
I guess
the
it's
and
fitting to do.
you'll be able to disable magic traps.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably one of the best ones I could take. The other one I was looking at was the I was looking at swallow reversal, and then also um assassinate, and what was the other one I was looking at? It was this sunlight strike. That one looks pretty good too. Where I could
Evasion.
freaking dazzle an opponent for a round.
Hmm.
Reflect the light off of my sickle.
Evasion's another good one. Heck is
What's
deadly.
that?
Evasion's another. Wait, does he have evasion? I don't think he does.
I do not have evasion.
Yeah, evasion. That's the one where if you pass the reflex save, you take no damage.
Oh, is that
Like
the
so, like if he
is
gets
that a
hit by
rogue
a
talent?
fireball or yeah, it's on the rogue talent.
Okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
All right, guys.
All right.
Hi, Matt.
But we'll figure this out during the week before. Hopefully
Yep.
we get it all done before next
Gonna
session.
go for a walk around the neighborhood for a bit with the whiff, and tomorrow I'm getting my knee cut open. So woohoo!
Ooh, yay. All right, man.
I mean, have a good night.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Later.
Chat. Who's in the chat? Giant Rat Guy. Yeah, have a good night. Peace.